Hello, everybody. It's James. It's Triple T. I did not get out on the water, the water's edge, like I was hoping to this month. It's uh, getting to be late April, and anyway, it's late. It's almost midnight here, and uh, trying to get a video in, trying to keep this like once every 2 weeks format. Anyway, I'm going over regulations and documents and so on. This one I find interesting. This was from a previous year, but I don't think it changes, maybe slowly with global warming or whatever, climate change or whatnot. But if you don't know how to read these, my understanding is like best is here, and so like April, first half of April would be good for winter flounder, and then it gets best, and then it's best through May, and then back to good again in June, and so on. I just printed this today, recreational saltwater fishing regulations for finfish, sharks, lobsters, crabs, shellfish. I usually just kind of go to my fishing hole just down the road a little ways on my bicycle, and all last year I didn't print one of these, and so I was just using my cell phone to look it up. But I kind of have bigger hopes this year that maybe I get out on some fishing trips away from here, maybe where my cell phone wouldn't be as dependable, and so I'll probably take the paper version and so on. Anyway, there's one thing that I kind of wanted to share with you, if I can find it. I've been kind of struggling with this a little bit. They differentiate between just two boundaries. You're either in southern New England, if you're right around Cape Cod, or further south, roughly, and you're oddly considered Gulf of Maine area if you're anywhere more or less north of Cape Cod. So the Boston, Dorchester area seems to fall into the Gulf of Maine rules, which you might not know if you haven't kind of studied this a little bit. So anyway, that like affects things. I was looking at cod. It's kind of on my bucket list if I stay in Boston very long, to maybe kind of get some cod fishing in and catch a cod one of these days. And I don't know where it is, but they have cod. This was an old one, north of Cape Cod. That's what they used to do, is north of Cape Cod, south of Cape Cod, and this is an old one. The new one is basically the Cape Cod and south, or the Maine area. So anyway, I was looking at those rules. You saw this on the intro here. This is a drawing of a wolffish. I spent some time, this was probably 2 or 3 or more years ago, that I was just kind of drawing out my fish, trying to kind of get them in my mind what they are, since I didn't grow up in the New England. I grew up on the west coast of the United States and so on. So these species are kind of new to me. I watched a video on crab. Somebody had a video on kind of strange bycatches that they catch in crab traps, and they had one of these, and before they even said what it was, I could clearly see that they had a wolffish, and then the guy said this is a wolffish. So my drawings have kind of helped me identify these fish pretty good. This is a cod, and so on. I was hoping to print out that they actually have sort of a a one-page drawing that, or a one-page thing that has drawings on it. And I don't even have the older one somehow. But you might look for that so you don't have to draw them out yourself. I was working on kind of identifying my sharks too. Atlantic sharp-nosed shark, bottom, the mouth, and so on. Anyway, I'm not real fresh on this bonnet head. I went to the New England Aquarium one day, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it was watching their bonnet head sharks swimming around and stuff like that. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out window pane is when somewhere I have a drawing of a window pane, and I'm trying to really learn what those things look like. So if I catch a flounder, like summer flounder or winter flounder, I can keep it if it's a keeper, without fear that it's a window pane or whatever. Anyway, I wish I had more. Again, it's kind of late, and I post these on Tuesday. It's Monday nights, and this is about the last time I have to post it. Anyway, hope you like this. Hope it's helpful and so on. And hopefully my next one will be out on the water's edge fishing, hopefully reeling in something. Anyway, please subscribe and like and so on. Have a good day. Yours. So long. Turn it off.